Welcome to another episode of A Different Perspective podcast, man. Today I got a Houston legend in the building. One of my partners, I've been knowing this nigga since I was a kid. I wasn't even a teenager yet, you know what I'm saying? But that's how long I've been knowing this nigga, man. When it comes to struggles and adversity, man, I've seen this nigga overcome repeatedly. You know what I'm saying? When I say this nigga's a legend, niggas wasn't putting cars together like this nigga on our side, bro, until this nigga started doing it, man. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, man, let me introduce my partner, Montana. What it do, man?
Love, man. I'm happy to be here, man.
What's going on?
Man, you already know, just cooling, man. Happy to come over here and chop some game with my nigga from way back.
Yeah, you looking like it?
Hey, man, you know, you got too much history.
Yeah.
That's for real.
You know, a lot of people just see the shine. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what it took to actually get here. You know what I'm saying? All the work you put in, all the losses. You know what I'm saying? Like being the pillar for the family. You know what I'm saying? So we finna unpack all of that, man. You know, where you come from, man? Where you from?
Home, man. Acres Home, Texas, man. North side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where at exactly, so they'll know?
You know, all around that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? The back streets, Antoine. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You know, I done lived on them all. You know what I'm saying? I spent a significant time in every part of the hood. You know what I'm saying? To where I done connected with every different corner and block. You know what I'm saying? So I can't even really say set one. You know what I'm saying?
But like growing up, like what was the foundation in Acres Home?
You know, we moved a lot, so I can't really say, because I'll be, on Antoine over here with my mama, then I'll be in the back streets at Grandma High's, you know what I'm saying? I'll be on Tidwell at my other Grandma High, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think I've been all over that motherfucker, you know what I mean?
What was it like for you growing up, though? You know what I'm saying?
Shit, man, you already know, man, it was straight hood, man. We straight, I'm talking about straight the ghetto, you know what I'm saying? But shit, you know, it wasn't a bad place to me. Shit, that motherfucker was adventure. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Shit, it was like something to conquer. You know what I'm saying? Something to make my way out of. You know what I mean? So every day I came outside, shit, with a different motherfucking obstacle to overcome. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that shit was everything for me. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, I already know that wasn't gonna be my end result.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Man, you know, I was telling Jay, whether you, I don't know if you remember it or not, man, but when I first met you, we was in Heather Glen.
Basketball court.
I was coming down, bro. I'm coming down the street with the basketball, bro. You know what I'm saying? And somebody had a goal, and you was like, man, let me see the ball, and you shot the ball. I ain't have no good jump shot,
Yeah.
but you sat out there and you showed me, you know what I'm saying, my form
Yeah.
or whatever, and I learned how to hoop. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I tell you, know, when I talk about you, man, bro, I can honestly say this: you always been like ahead of your time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of kid was you, man?
Man, like I said, shit, I was one of them kids that always was gonna figure some shit out. Like, I'm always, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can say too, like, shit, not being big headed or nothing, even though my shit big as a motherfucker. Like, I always been ahead of my time. Like, even my big cousins and shit like that, they hung with me.
Yeah.
Like, they came pick me up, you know what I'm saying? Like, they had to have me with them to make shit live, because it's just I always thought outside the box. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't with no person that's gonna accept no or accept simplicity or none of that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna make some shit shake. You know what I mean?
Man,
So,
but where that come from though? You know what I'm saying? Cause you know, coming from where we come from, you don't see a lot of niggas having it. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's nothing inspirational. So where did you draw that inspiration from to be like, man, fuck this shit, I'm finna do something different?
just, man, growing up, seeing everybody that I grew up with, all my family members, everybody either smoked dope or did some fucked up part of it. You know what I'm saying? It was just a bad part of the game, so I knew that I had a bunch of, not role models, but I had a bunch of things to look at that I didn't want to be. You know what I'm saying? So I took all that shit and channeled that shit, and it was easy for me to find. When I got all these different versions of what I don't want to be, shit, it's easy for me to steady transform and mold myself into different variations of shit that I do want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga ever evolving, ever changing. But I just kept, like I always got up. Every time I wake up, every day I wake up, I got somebody to look at. Even, it's sad to say, family members or whatever, that I don't want to be like. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, so I just use that shit for my energy. You know what I'm saying? That's been always the fuel that push me and made me want to, do something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, I know you smart than a motherfucker, man. What kind of student was you in school?
The crazy thing is, my motherfucking, I can't really say I was a good student because a nigga used to fight and shit like that. And a nigga like, we always grew up thinking ignorance was bliss and shit, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't cool to be smart, you know what I'm saying? So I never really, would embrace that shit in front of people, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather be getting in trouble and not doing shit just because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from the hood, I'm from the ghetto, so school for what, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But all the while, though, a nigga sharp than a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like, the shit that they teaching, like, I'm taking it in, but I ain't really
applying it?
Yeah, I ain't applying it or being receptive to it in their face, you know what I'm saying? But shit, as I start going through shit, like, when a nigga get locked up, shit, I got locked up young, you know what I'm saying? Like, I sit there and damn near completed everything that I was supposed to do, you know what I'm saying, in teens and college and all that shit in one term, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got locked up, I went to the penitentiary when I was 17, I got kicked out of school in 9th grade, I ain't go back.
Okay, hold on. How old was you when you jumped off the porch?
Man, I jumped off the porch, bro. I jumped off the porch when I was like, I think I was like, how old you be in the 4th grade? Like 10, 11
10,
or something?
11, yeah.
Yeah, I was about 10, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I got my first pack at like 10, you know what I mean? That's back when a nigga used to get motherfucker 25 off every 100, you know what I'm saying? Nigga give you 5 stones. Shit, you got to bring the 100 back, but you get a 25, since it's basically 75.
So how you get your first pack? Like, you knew, you know what I'm saying? Like, was it somebody in the family or you just?
Nah, that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I can say this safely now because of the time that passed, but it's funny. Lil Wood from the Well?
Yeah.
That nigga daddy, the first person gave me a pack, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like no bullshit. And it's crazy because the niggas that he was giving packs to, every time he pull up, like he'll pull up, and this in Spring Branch at the time, you know what I'm saying? So he'll pull up, and everybody that motherfucking me, shit, like damn, they run to the car like this nigga the ice cream man, you know what I'm saying? He issuing out you know what I'm saying, issuing them packs out. So shit, he always seeing me. But all the while, I was already getting shit from a nigga that he was giving shit to. So once he started just peeping, I think one day he pulled up, and the nigga was getting the money from me to give to him.
Yeah.
So he asked me, he like, man, come here. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you doing out here, nigga? I'm like, man, shit, what you think I'm doing out here?
Yeah.
Shit, I'm hustling. You know what I'm saying? What you know about this shit? I tell him, man, whoop the whoop this here and that there. Like, shit, I'm the one who be giving him, you know what I'm saying? So he was sitting there like, man, how old you is? I tell him man, what your people think? I'm like, man, my people smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, they smoke and these niggas be in and out the house. I had to pick a side. Yeah. I was going to be a smoker or a hustler. You know what I'm saying? Like, no shade to my people or nothing, but shit, I picked my side. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a hustler. Yeah. And that's what it been. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, that started back then. You know what I'm saying? At 10, nigga, in the 4th grade. Yeah. Pocket full of food stamps. I'm tearing them hoes out the book. I bought nah, for real. I got money on one side of food stamps, different colors. You know what I'm saying? I got a color coordinated, my pocket color coordinated. You know what I'm saying? Stacked in this side. We in the store. You know what I'm saying? You know how we used to be in the store. We had the games in the store then. Yeah. All the kids already know I'm buying everybody candy. Get what y'all want, man. You know what I'm saying? We playing all the games. Like, if we doing this all on me. Yeah. But shit, I'm doing something different. You know what I'm saying? They don't know, but they just know that shit. I'll be at the store. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like at the school shit, this is where I'm at. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like for real. So
at 17, you say you went to prison for the first time.
Yeah, for sure.
What led to that?
Really, man, just stupidity like a motherfucker. Then shit, like that's back when a nigga used to be doing drugs and shit. Everybody done had their little bouts with drugs and shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's back when that water was live. So I always been a hustler, but then at the same time, a nigga recreating with that shit and shit, so I end up catching a little fluke ass dumbass case. I'm high in the motherfucker. I let the law just walk up on me. Like I just done cop my shit. This fast forward, like I'm a hustler now, but I still got my little errors.
Yeah.
I go to the motherfucking block when I shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really basically like in dumb mode.
Yeah.
But I want to go to the corner though. You know what I'm saying? I was in the house. I should have stayed in the house. I went there and literally, nigga, like went to the corner and the law pulled right up. Like as soon as I got dropped off on the corner,
Yeah.
I got picked up on the corner. I'm talking about in like 5 minutes. Like no bullshit, no exaggeration. Like, I got dropped off. The car probably ain't even make it down there to the light. The law car walked up and just got out the car and just walked up and grabbed me. And I'm just sitting there looking at him. I got a pocket full of dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nigga grabbed me by my jacket, pulled me over there, reached in my pocket, like, what this is?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm tripping. So shit, I took it on the chin, like, you know what I'm saying? That was a learning mistake, you know what I mean? Like, and I got out and never did that shit no more. I never did them drugs. I never got high off that shit no more or nothing. But I learned a lot in that bid. Like, well, that's what I'm telling you. Like, all the shit I didn't do, like high school, GED, college, I did all that shit then. You know what I'm saying?
How much time would that be?
I only did 2 years, but I did everything. Like, I hit the gate on my, like, signed up for a GED. I ain't read no book. I ain't seen shit. I ain't studied shit. I finished that shit. I knocked that shit out like the first time I ever tried. The people I took classes, college, they gave me a motherfucking IQ test. The motherfucker was like how you, like, this crazy, like, how your motherfucking IQ this high and you ain't went to school. You know what I mean? I'm like, shit. That don't mean I wasn't learning, though. I just wasn't learning from y'all textbooks. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I learned a lot. I'm just applying it now. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Blending what y'all teaching me and what I learned from life skills together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, for shit in the streets, you got to learn. For real, you got to know a lot of shit to survive and adapt out here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, for real.
You and your old man got a relationship?
And you know, my old man, I don't knock him or nothing, but he been locked up like most of my life, so I fuck with him. Like, I love him like a motherfucker. But he really ain't, shit, he been locked up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then shit, when he out, I fuck with him, you know what I'm saying? It ain't really like he fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? But I go fuck with him though, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, but yeah, that's why I be a father to my kids, you know what I'm saying? Because I can be what I didn't have, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I had a father, but not a father though, you know what I'm saying?
Trust me, I feel you.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, so when you got out, how old was you when you got out?
19.
When you got out at 19, what was your mindset then? You know what I'm saying? Like, was you, I know, but I'm saying, like, what was your mindset then?
Man, I gotta have it. I gotta get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I had my head on, well, to me, you know what I'm saying? I had my head on straight, but shit, back then, like I say, I used to move too fast. Since I thought fast, I moved fast, you know what I'm saying? And you would think you got it all laid out, but the streets are always gonna throw some shit out there for you that you wasn't prepared for.
Always a curveball.
It's always a curveball, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you ain't practiced how to hit them holes or how to at least duck them or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, then you end up back in the same jam. So shit, I ended up going to jail back to back. Like, from 19, I went back. I stayed out probably about 6 months and went back to jail. Did 2 years, got out again. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't till then that when I started, like, really, like, you know what I'm saying? But you know, like, even still, like, in the times that I get out, I'm still gonna be doing some prolific shit in the month. So motherfuckers gonna be thinking like I ain't left. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still gonna come up fast. I'm gonna buy slabs and do all that hip shit real fast. You know what I'm saying? So people not even noticing.
Man, you remember I don't know if you remember this conversation. We was talking. I said, say, man, how the hell you always manage to come up like that, man? I said, bro, you just got out of jail. I'm gonna tell you 2 incidents, man, that the conversations really, like, impacted me. This one of them. I said, bro, how you be getting out of jail so quick? I mean, you get out of jail and you be bouncing back on your feet so quick. You said, Mike, image is everything.
For sure. So.
You say image. You say, man, I can go anywhere in the world, man, and somebody gonna fuck with me because I look like it.
Yeah.
Bro, that shit stuck with me, dog.
So.
You know what I'm saying? That shit stuck with me, man, because I seen that shit.
And still to this day, it's the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how motherfucking broke is not a dollar amount, man. It's really a mindset, and that's some shit I never had.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I never had a broke nigga mindset. You know what I'm saying? I never had a mindset of walking around telling my partner, man, I'm fucked up, man.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think that's that's the advantage you had over a lot of us, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we had that mindset.
I know, and I was never going to accept that shit because I know that the power of life and death is in the tongue. You know what I'm saying? Like, you manifest things. So you walking around telling me how fucked up you is, then that's how fucked up you going to be.
Yeah.
I'm never going to say that. Like,
Yeah.
I won't give a damn how many L's I take, like what I go through in life. You're not going to hear no conversation like that. I could have just lost $1 million yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm going to come talk to you today, and I ain't going to even be sitting here scratching my head, be talking about I'm going to kill myself, jump off the cliff. Man, I'm fucked up, life over. I'm sitting here thinking about the shake back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they say, they get back a motherfucker, not the get back, but the shake back. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Because every time God blessed me to be like live in a better position than I was for whatever reason that I fell off, for whatever reason that I lost. You know what I'm saying? So I just never had that mindset. Even when I didn't have shit, I wasn't gonna be, hey, man, I'm fucked up, I'm broke. Cause in my mind, I know shit. That's what I'm out here for. I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
I'm finna get it. I'm finna put myself in a position. I'm finna stay maneuvering and grinding like I'm gonna get in position, and then shit, once you get in position, it's systematic, man. It's gonna flow. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta learn how to position yourself. And shit, I just got good at positioning myself. You
Like
know
a
what I'm saying?
motherfucker.
Like, for real. I'm talking about, like, for different things. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, you gotta be able to switch up, adapt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
And see, and the thing is, bro, people just probably know you for cars, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know, like, you really be having your hands in some real business shit, but silently. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we gon' get there. We gonna get there. Let's talk about when did you start tapping into the music?
man, you remember, man, you know a nigga been that music forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a nigga been doing the music forever, bro. That's always been a part of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, my little brother rap, like my kinfolks rap, like I can rap, but shit, I ain't never wanted to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I always been in the music shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, since the '90s. You know what I'm saying? You know, was bridging a lot of gaps with music for Houston. You know what I'm saying? Like with the North and the South shit. Cause I always been a nigga that's gonna be everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when Youngster and them made Antoine to the King and all that shit, like, I'm the person who bridged that gap and made that shit happen. When they was with the North and South Side shit, I always been a nigga from the North that's gonna be all
look,
over the city.
And see, look, when I said legend, bro, I really meant that.
Nah, for sure.
Niggas don't know, like, man, you really be making shit happen. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, how did that come about with the Youngster situation?
Man, I'm trying to think how it really came about. It really is my partner Scooter. You know what I'm saying? Like, he from over there, where they from. And this my nigga. Like, we come up together, you know what I'm saying? So I start being over there on the South with Scooter, you know what I'm saying? And Scooter and Young and all them day ones. Scooter, Young, Dindy, and all them they day ones, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I fall right into it. Now, sometimes a motherfucker will meet you through somebody, but fuck with you more than the person that they met you through.
Yeah.
So this kind of how this situation was, you know what I'm saying? Like, they met me through somebody, but they fuck with me tougher, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I end up linking and forging my own relationship with them. So shit, now, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be with them. I out there on the South, I bring them to the North, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
they never came to the North. You know what I'm saying? That's back when niggas was scared, niggas North side niggas wear braids, we fades, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You remember all that shit. I brought them out here and showed them that it's a different perspective. For one, I'm from Acres Home. Like, Acres Home different.
Yeah.
Like, it breed different animals, you know what I'm saying? Like, you be thinking something, but then when you come out here and see it, you gonna love it. Cause, like, niggas out here hustling, having money.
Yeah.
Like, it's good. Like, it's like its own little city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you can't even put it inside of a stereotype. Like, how they was doing the North and the South. Like, the North side niggas jacking, the South side niggas players, and I was showing them that shit happens everywhere.
Yeah, it's players everywhere.
There's players and it's jackers everywhere. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So I really was just opening their eyes to some shit. You know what I'm saying? That the motherfuckers was scared to open their own eyes too. Like, I'm gonna stay over here and believe what I want to believe. You know what I'm saying? And that's when motherfuckers start feeling, hey man, it's cool to go over here and to fuck with niggas on this other side and to have partners here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's how I always been. You know what I'm saying? So that's another reason why I always got some money fast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I see shit that people don't see. You know what I'm saying? Like
A visionary.
yeah, like I'm a visionary. Like I see the field differently. My quarterback vision is different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got so many options with the rock when I drop back here in the pocket.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can throw this motherfucker to several receivers. I can tuck it and run it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had to realize that I need to have the best QB vision that I can have in this game in order to be successful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's always the position that I've been in. You know what I'm saying?
Man, when did you learn that relationships were valuable, man?
Man, I grew up like that. You know what I mean? Because I grew up without a real, like I grew up with a family, like all my cousins and my brother, we all close and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because all we really had was each other, you know what I'm saying? Like we raising each other. But then at the same time, I done had partners and shit that was like family too, you know what I'm saying? And when I was young, like when I started in the game, the niggas that, I can't say that they did some fucked up shit by allowing me to get in the game because they seen like what my life was or what my options was, you know what I'm saying? So at the same time, they couldn't be my daddy or my mama or nothing, you know what I'm saying? So they seen that I was a person that regardless of my age was gonna take the initiative to change some shit myself and make some shit shake myself, you know what I'm saying? To make sure me and my little brother got it. So shit, the niggas ain't standing in the way. Hey man, I let you do your thing. You wanna do this shit, go ahead. And shit, I end up, you know what I'm saying? A boy amongst men, but shit, I'm moving like a man. I've been living like a grown man for a long time, like even as a boy, you know what I'm saying? Like so shit, I'm driving cars, I'm 12, 13 years old. I got whips and shit already, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been a boy amongst men, you know what I mean? But I pay attention to their game better than they did, you know what I'm saying? Because for me, nigga, it meant everything. I'm playing for keeps. Like they probably was just out there, but for me, it meant whether I eat or not. You know what I'm saying? Well, me and my brother, like how me and my brother living conditions were gonna be. So it was a deeper thing for me. Why I hustle and the magnitude of how I hustle. You know what I mean? Like I gotta make sure that we got shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't going with that. So shit. That's why I always took that shit serious. Like on the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just different. I appreciate that shit, my upbringing. You know what I'm saying? Like as hard as it was or fucked up as it might seem to people, like I appreciate it because adversity builds character. You know what I mean? Like
and that's something a lot of these niggas don't have nowadays, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, being, you know what I'm saying, like being that you so tapped in with these young niggas, right? What do you see like that's causing all this, you know what I'm saying, all this riff and all the violence? You know what I'm saying, from your point of view?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. When you speaking on these young niggas, because I got some.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That I made myself. So I can really speak on this shit from a different aspect. And I know that, you know, it's like, man, I can do this shit here. I can make these sacrifices because I want my kids to have this and all this shit. Like a lot of shit we do, we spoil our kids and we make them, especially the sons. Like we be thinking that we making shit better, but we really be making them niggas weaker men. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we be enabling them to be weak. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm sitting right here. We sitting right here with a lost generation and a generation of weak young men because we didn't step up to the plate and father them like men. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm thinking that everything that I'm doing financially is enough, but really it's the moral system that's missing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I grew up in a moral system because I didn't have a family. You know what I'm saying? So since they got family, they lacking the moral system because I'm thinking that just because they put up or they live in, they being provided for and they living in nice homes and gated communities or whatever, that they good. But I forgot about the morals that was instilled in me from when I was young. You know what I'm saying? The morals about being a man and being a man of integrity and all that there, you know what I'm saying? So it's something that I really forgot about, and that shit hurt me to my core right now because I got sons that's suffering for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they think they men because they grew up in this microwave era where everything is instant to them, so they want to do all the instant shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit that they see on the internet that's hot, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like everybody want to be shooters. And everybody want to be some shit that you can be tomorrow, that you ain't got to put nothing into, no determination, no drive, that shit that you don't need no nothing for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we grew up where you need passion and shit like that to become shit that you want to be. Now you don't. You just need a gun.
Yeah.
Or you just need
A
to
phone.
be stupid.
Yeah,
A
anything,
phone.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you can be something stupid. Like the internet, you know what I'm saying? But the shit that we wanted to be when we was growing up, it took drive and passion and ambition and hunger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, none of that shit ain't needed no more. I mean, it's needed,
Yeah.
but not to them though. You know what I'm saying? Because the internet makes shit look so accessible and easy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, he doing it, shit, I can just do that. It's trending.
yeah.
That ain't how life work though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's trending and that nigga gimmick might have made it, but there's millions of more people that's gonna be trying that shit that's not gonna make it nowhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas if you really was trying and applying something real, then shit, you would make it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, let me ask you this, man. When it come to, bruh, look, I'm gonna tell you something, man. It was an incident. I don't know if you remember this. It was like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. This when you had the Escalade. When you had just put the Escalade together. You coming from the club. You was in Hunter's Cove. I come down there to come get some action from you. It's like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Bro, you got clothes. I ain't talking about dirty clothes. I'm talking about, nigga, you got a whole, nigga, we couldn't even walk in there, bro.
Yeah,
it was so much clothes in there. You know what I'm saying? Like new shit, still in bags and all that shit. Anyway, I come in there to come get to work, man, and the first thing you did was grab the tool and put it on the counter.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, what's up? What you do that for? And you just looked at me like, man, I hear what you doing out here, Mike.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whether you realized it or not, man, that was an eye-opener for me.
Yeah.
Because you always been like, you know, like a big homie to me, man. You know what I'm saying? So for you to have to put the tool up there, I knew I was like, bro, I'm fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I knew I was like too far gone. And what ended up happening after that was I went to prison. And prison was the best thing that happened to me because like I had enough time like on the streets to realize like, damn, motherfuckers ain't fucking with you because you tripping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when I went to go sit down, that really, all that shit resonated and I was able to get myself together, man. You know what I'm saying? Bro, like I told you, man, like, bro, you it's certain shit that you've done throughout my little lifetime, you know what I'm saying, that's been impactful for me, man. You know, I spoke about you, you know, I brought that up to talk about the fashion too, you know what I'm saying? Because I know you into fashion.
Yeah.
How did you tap in with Issaic&Moore?
Man, that shit that crazy because I tapped in with him trying to do business with it, really just trying to support that nigga little brand and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because Sergio brought him over there, you know what I'm saying, to my studio and shit. So when Sergio brought him to my studio and shit, you know, they showed me everything they doing and shit. I was like, man, that's cool, man. Oh, yeah, you from out here? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's live, like, you know, because I always been, like, I'm doing my thing, so I want to support another person that's doing their thing, too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it, like, I done did that shit so many times, too. You know what I'm saying? Believe in people either more than they believe in themselves or more than they actually, than their intentions are actually pure. For they dealings with a nigga, you know what I'm saying? And that was one of them instances though, you know what I'm saying? But not to really go too much into it, but just I end up doing business with that nigga like on some, let me support you first, you know what I'm saying? But it's crazy, like I'm so good-hearted, like, and then you can, like, I ain't gonna say play with God, but I'm saying, you know, I'm a God-fearing gangster for sure. Yeah. So if you talk God to me, then you gonna bond on another level. You kind of got me. You know what I'm saying? My awareness gonna be down. Like I ain't looking at you like a snake or nothing, a threat or nothing, or like you trying to play on a nigga or nothing. I'm gonna take that like, hey man, this God. You know what I'm saying? So this is basically an opportunity for both of us. Then you know what I'm saying? Because the pastor be like, God, I put this on my heart to do. Okay, God, I move with what God, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like God lead me to do, you know what I'm saying? So I jumped out there with dude, you know what I'm saying, and went to investing in the shit and shit. But that shit never materialized into nothing, you know what I'm saying? So that's why when you was with your shit, that you remember I told you when I first seen it, like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, you on to something, like, man, say, man. And then you the right person of character, you know what I'm saying, for everything to work for. You know what I'm saying? But you have people, you know how it be, you'll have, don't be discouraged because you see the next man doing something and it'll look like it's being successful or something because people good at gimmicks. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And it's the internet days and times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit, you can pay for motherfucking views and rotations and shit and make it look like you popping when you really ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I was like, Mike, man, what you going to? Like, that's some great shit. And you like, man, you already got this here going on. And I was like, nah, not really. Like, that's some shit that you know what I'm saying? Like, I tried to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Aside from that shit, like, he broed me to death to get me, you know what I'm saying? Broed me to death, and God, you know what I'm saying? God
Yeah.
played me. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, they say a lot of shit about the nigga, but like, shit, I ain't got to say nothing about him. People that know him know him. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, shit, just know that I ain't get $1 from nothing and nothing materialized. I ain't even get the initial shit that I paid for how I met him. You know what I'm saying? How I met him, I was trying to get me a box experience.
Yeah.
You running around here doing box experiences for all these niggas and shit, you know what I'm saying? And all this shit, I feel like I'm great in my own right too.
Yeah.
But I ain't tripping. Let me pay for my own. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta come pop up and do it for me because you don't know me.
Yeah.
I ain't tripping. I'm gonna support your brand and just let me pay for my own. And then shit, you know, when you come and do mine, then people in the hood and on the street level and in the city will see, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, he really real. Like, you really messing with some real ones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't just messing with the rappers and you know what I'm saying? Like, you really tapped in.
Yeah.
Nah, I never got that mug. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about still to this day. I'm talking about hundreds of $1,000s later. I still never got my box experience, man. You know what I'm saying?
Still waiting on it.
I ain't waiting on that shit. I'm just saying, I don't even want it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But I'm talking about, like, yeah, nah, hell nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want that shit. Because it meant something to me at first when I first, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I felt like that shit had, like, it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was something of meaning, something of purpose. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, something to be a part of. But shit, after that, after finding out that it ain't shit, what I want with that shit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shit.
Man, look, let me ask you this. What was it, coming from the streets, hustling, and then you go and you transition, you leave the streets and start tapping into the corporate, to the legal shit. You know what I'm saying? Taxes and all this other stuff. Was it like a different, I know it was different, you know what I'm saying, but was it like a hard transition to shift from the streets to the legal side?
Man, it ain't no hard transition, but you know it's always gonna be, man, it's always gonna be shit, you know what I'm saying, that happen to make it where you gotta goddamn me have one foot in, one foot out. You know what I'm saying? Or you gotta balance because you're gonna be trying to do shit. The shit that you trying to do right ain't moving fast enough or happening like you want to, or you need more money into it and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I always, you know what I'm saying, like I have to give my wife credit on that one, you know what I'm saying, because she always was like the visionary for doing something business and different, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she, even if I, you know what I'm saying, like didn't have her to actually go out and do the shit, then it never would have materialized, because you can have the money sitting there to do something, but it take money, passion, purpose. It's a team. It takes so much shit to make something shake. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you already know. You know what I mean? So it was a combination of having somebody else on your side too. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, I've been getting money, man. I've been getting to the money, like, but and I'll be doing more. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I wouldn't have made a bunch of stupid decisions, or I wouldn't have did a lot of stunting shit. You know what I'm saying? That I
Yeah.
do if I wasn't bored, if I had something else to do. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But I done tried to do so much shit with so many different people, and shit, they got burnt. You know what I'm saying? So, like, music, like clothing, fashion, like everything that I try to do that I got a passion for, I end up dealing with people who ain't got no drive or no passion. You know what I'm saying? And expect shit, you to be bankrolling, not just bankrolling everything, but shit, actually paying them and taking care of them and shit too. Like,
Yeah.
well, how shit, where they do that?
That shit'll burn a nigga out though,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, it make you like, man, fuck that shit. Like, I don't even wanna, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got recording studios, them hoes just sitting over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, because shit, I done been through so much shit with them and with people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To where I done put so much money into the building. That's why I ain't let them go, but I let the shit go that you know what I'm saying, like the label shit, like I still got it, but like I ain't doing nothing. Like people be like, man, why you don't have artists? Like, man, you know how much shit that I done been through with people, artists and shit. Like
I'm talking
people
about
always,
battle rap artists and everything. You know what I'm saying?
everything, man. People always expect something for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then it's crazy because you can look at me and know I didn't get nothing for nothing. Like,
Yeah.
it's blood, sweat, and tears in the shit that I got, and anything that I got that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
how can you look and expect to get something from me for nothing? You know what I'm saying? Or without doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Not even that I expect nothing out of you. I just expect for you to be like me, to come into this shit with the same drive, hunger, and ambition as me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so bam, if I ain't got the money, then I need to put more into it on this other side then, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to, my presence, my actions, you know what I'm saying? I need to pay it forward with a different type of currency. You know what I'm saying? My loyalty,
Gratitude,
my work,
something.
my
Yeah.
gratitude, something. Nigga ain't been getting none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but I'm always the person that they gonna use my shit against me. Oh, you Mr. LOM, you loyalty over money, but you ain't. I ain't the one that ever changed.
Yeah.
This shit, I ain't never did nothing different. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's just people always expecting shit out of me for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna keep on, I'm Mr. Loyalty over money, but I ain't gonna keep on using my money to pay for your loyalty, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm not gonna keep doing.
Yeah.
Like, if you just sitting back waiting on the first time that I don't do something for you to say fuck me, then I'd rather go and speed that process up. I ain't know that shit now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know that shit then, but I know it now. So that's why I be to myself and I don't fuck with people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got love for you from a distance and all that shit, but that's why though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because so many people done did that shit and spoke down on nigga. When you know I ain't never done nothing to nobody.
Yeah, you always been solid,
Yeah,
bro.
I always been solid. I ain't never changed. Even when people do fuck shit to me, I don't even do fuck shit back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna let you make me or you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So all I know how to do is just back up away from it and just cut that shit out. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I say, people be waiting. I be ready to see your character because you be waiting for the first time that I don't do something to say I ain't loyal or I ain't right.
Yeah.
Or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But that in itself don't even sound right. Right?
Yeah.
Am I right or wrong? You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
don't even sound loyal. If you talking to a nigga about, yeah, man, my people this and, you know what I'm saying? And shit, man, nigga won't even do this for me.
Yeah.
And at the same time, you know I've been doing this for you all along for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just because out the kindness of my heart. So whenever I cease to do it, that ain't supposed to make me no fucked up person. I'm just ain't gonna keep on being used.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at some point, like, shit, if you ain't utilizing me and you steady using me, like, shit, I got a cut off button myself, like, an internal, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to keep on being used, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind being utilized,
Yeah.
but I don't nobody want to be used, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you utilize me, it works best, both for best, you know what I'm saying? It works the best for both of us.
Yeah.
I'm serving my purpose and you doing whatever you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you using me, then shit, I'm not serving no purpose with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's completely outside of the guidelines of what God put me here for to do. You know what I'm saying? Or what I'm supposed to be being through God to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to be a blessing, but I ain't going to be nobody hustle, though.
Yeah.
Like, for sure.
Man, you I know you be seeing it. You the topic of the T page a lot.
Now, that shit be funny, though.
Bruh, how you know, to know that these folks just be talking and be getting that shit wrong and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, how that
That's why I
shit
say
make
be
you
funny.
feel, bro?
It really be amusing to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, like, there's been times where they'll hit me. You know what I'm saying? They'll have some shit on there and they'll hit me and be like, you know, shit, we'll take this down. I'd be like, man, I wouldn't give a damn about that. Like, pay me to take this down. Like, man, I wouldn't give a fuck about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, you need some. I remember one time I sent them a picture, like, yeah, man, y'all steady posting bad angles. Here go a good angle. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, use this picture. You know what I mean? Like letting them know, like, I ain't fazed by that shit. Like, I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? Like, people been talking about me my whole life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I've been a good nigga my whole life, and not for people, for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't been good to please you. You know what I'm saying? Or to look good in your eyes. I've been good because it made me feel good.
Yeah.
Because it made me validated. And this is what, you know what I'm saying, made me feel good from the inside. And if you just so happen to be a person that at some point feel like this ain't good, then shit, that's your opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't gonna change me. Like, shit, and shit that I don't like, I stop looking at it. Stop watching me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look at something else. It's a whole lot of shit to tune into. You know what I'm saying? But that T-Page shit, like I say, that shit be funny. They information be off, and then like everything public information. Like I don't lie about shit.
Yeah.
Like anything with my wife or with kids, baby mamas or whatever. Like I don't do no lying. Like that shit, I'm an open book. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit that's already understood. You know what I mean? So I just be laughing at that shit. Like they must be bored.
Yeah.
They must be running out of content or something. You know what I'm saying? Like some shit like that. Like they need something to talk about. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, cause I'm not a good one. I'm not gonna feed into that shit. I'm not an internet nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like for real.
Man, look, you've been killing the streets for a while, man. You know what I'm saying? But right now, you acting an ass though. Man, when the love for cars come in, man? How old was you when you first put the first slab together?
Shit, I think I had my first slab when I was like, when I got out of the penitentiary when I was like 19. You know what I'm saying? Like I always been having cars and shit, but it'll be shit that'll happen in the process of doing them, putting them together. So I've been having the love for cars like since a kid, since I'm telling you, like off the porch in the game. You know what I'm saying? I driving my kinfolks' cars and shit, driving they slabs and shit like that. You know what I mean? But I knew that shit when I wanted to do it, I want to do it.
Yeah.
Like, I want to come down for real. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, it really started like when I got out the penitentiary that time when I was 19. You know what I'm saying? That's when I really just started like cutting up. You know what I'm saying? Like going busting out and doing my little thing and shit. And then, like I say, it was little small periods I'd be out, but I'd do shit. I'm gonna buck something, I'm gonna pull something out. You know what I'm saying? I think I had a box of Caprice on wheels. I had to slam back on wheels then, you know what I'm saying? Ended up going back to jail. I got out of jail, I think that was when I was down there on DeSoto.
Yeah.
This before the Escalade shit you talking about, this back with the red STS and all that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had all that shit down there on DeSoto. I had the red Delta, I had the drop top Delta, you know what I'm saying, the red STS with the spree wheels on there, you know what I'm saying? Like every time.
Bro, how old was you then? Like 21?
Yeah, I was 21.
That shit crazy, bro.
Remember, I was 21. I had like 8 cars out there in the apartment complex.
Yeah.
3 spots over here, but I'm saying like, man, I'm talking about 8 bad motherfuckers. Like, not no bullshit. I'm candy red. You know what I'm saying? I had sections of cars then. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit.
Bro, I seen it. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas, I wanted you on my podcast because the shit that I be talking about that be resonating with motherfuckers think like I'm the only person that think like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you been like that.
Nah, for shit, sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit ain't new. Bro, it be motherfuckers that don't know that I know you, and they be like, oh, man, that nigga just pulled out. Nah, that nigga been doing this shit.
Yeah.
That nigga, when it come to the north side, bro, that nigga been fucking up the streets out here.
Yeah.
That nigga been having niggas in the chokehold. You know what I'm saying? It's just, that shit just new to y'all, because y'all just, you know what I'm saying, starting to get a taste of it, man.
Nah, for shit, so.
Before we go, man, you know, first of all, man, I want to give you flowers, bro.
Man, I appreciate that.
I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, for like the impact that you played in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't never showed me no flaw shit. You ain't never told me do no hoe shit. I ain't never seen you do no hoe shit. You know what I'm saying? You always been solid, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, man, bro, I got to get this nigga on this podcast, bro. If I don't get nobody else, bro, I got to get Montana on here, because this is what it's about, man. You know, showing these youngsters, like, man, you ain't got to do the clown shit to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, to have whatever it is that you want to have, bro. You ain't got to do none of that whole ass shit, bro. But before we get out of here, man, is there anything you want to, you know what I'm saying, say to the people that's watching, the people that support you and all of that?
Man, I just appreciate y'all, man. Anybody who just genuinely fuck with a nigga, man, just because you fuck with a nigga, man, and not expecting nothing and none of that, I appreciate you, man, because that shit, they're rare. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be having my own people change on me, like, daily. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about this shit that I've been going through a recurring cycle through life. You know what I'm saying? Like, people expectations of you be so crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, people expect shit from you that they can't even expect from themselves. And that's what be fucking me up. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you can expect more from me than you expect from you? Man,
look, I got to ask you this, bro. how do you, you know what I'm saying, like keep your sanity the way you do? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to tell you, bro, Tony, I know you, man.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of motherfuckers that you help, bro.
Nah, for
It's a
sure.
bunch of people that depend on you that you look out for, bro. How do you keep yourself, you know what I'm saying, with all these different people pulling on you, trying to, you know what I'm saying, expecting this and expecting that? How do you keep yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do? Meditate?
Nah, I don't meditate. Man, I just stay prayed up, bro. Like I say, man, I be just thanking God that I could be in a position to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even though it's a bunch of people who do that shit, and it's a fucked up thing to be played on or preyed upon and all that shit,
Yeah.
I really couldn't see myself playing no other role. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, the only thing that I would wish is that I could translate this shit somehow to the people around me that be, you know what I'm saying, that just don't be getting it. You know what I'm saying? But it's something that I haven't been able to do. So in a sense, like, I keep my sanity because, like, I'm like, man, one day that this shit gonna take, like, I know how to make money. I'm gonna make somebody else a motherfucker too.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a motherfucker. Like, I stay at it. I'm gonna be successful in shit that I'm doing. But man, one day I'm gonna make somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit gonna transfer to somebody else. Like, somebody else gonna get it directly. Like, somebody who supposed to get it. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how you see some people, like different little people coming up and shit. Then you'll see, like, they little people the next in line, next in line. Like, I ain't got no next in lines.
Yeah.
I ain't had no, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is something that I pray for. I pray for everybody around me to be up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Next up, up and coming, you know what I'm saying? On anything that they want to do. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no street shit. This ain't anything.
Yeah.
Like, I pray for everybody to be prosperous and successful, and you know what I'm saying? And whatever it is you want to do. It's like, damn, it's like the shit that nigga Meech said, though. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you got to be careful in these streets because the more you feed motherfuckers, the more that they grow to be a bigger leech. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because that shit true, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you being a blessing to some people be crippling them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they don't never learn how to stand on their own. They so used to you holding them up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but I can't be right here. I got to go do some other shit that God sent me here to do too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't just sit here to just hold you up. I mean, that's just something that I'm going to do because, you know, I'm a crutch, I'm a pillar, you know what I'm saying? Different things, but me holding you up, I was walking with you too.
Yeah.
Showing you how to walk too. So at some point, you're supposed to learn how to walk on your own, and if not that, even just stand up on your own.
Yeah.
It don't be working. And that part be killing me, but at the same time, it keep me going because I'm like, I got to see this shit translate. I got to see somebody get it and do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
But whether you realize it or not, man, it's niggas that's watching you from afar that's getting it, that's picking it up.
And I ain't,
You
and
know what I'm
I
saying?
appreciate that, and I ain't saying that because I got a lot of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You want
And
somebody immediate.
Yeah, like, cause it's like,
You want to leave a legacy.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like, how do you leave a legacy if nobody wants to take the baton? You know what I'm saying? And like, I might be doing like the next version, the version after you supposed to be the better version. You know what I'm saying? So the shit that I'm doing wrong, you supposed to see it and come with a better and correct and more efficient version of it, and take this hill farther into new heights that we ain't even seen or thought of before or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I say, it started with, like I say, I spent so much time in the streets that's my fault. You know what I'm saying? Like that, and I'm trying to figure out how to correct this shit now, like with my kids, because I got a lot of sons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know that me being such a street nigga was gonna make them want to be street niggas.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because I've kept them and sheltered them from all of that shit. What I grew up like, you know what I'm saying? But they didn't want to do football and practice. We did all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know why, for some reason, like, it just ain't take for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I should have had an NFL player, NBA player. Got a lot of kids, so somebody should have been a doctor, a lawyer, or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like, damn, what's the correct recipe for creating this? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know how to inspire niggas on the streets and all that shit, but like, damn, I be looking at God like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why am I not? You know what I mean? Like, I know I'm supposed to put more time to it, like I say, and it's the moral thing too. You know what I'm saying? But I hate I figured that shit out late, but it ain't never too late. You know
Nah,
what
it
I'm saying?
ain't.
So I'm trying to reconstruct that shit now. You know what I'm saying? And put stuff where it go. You know what I'm saying? Put into what need to be put into, and put it where it go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Man, you ever heard of the DuPonts,
yeah,
Bilderberg?
yeah,
Man, I've done some extensive research on them, right? And the one that led the way, you know what he taught the rest of the kids
what?
before getting money or whatever? The importance of that last name.
Man,
You do not fuck up this last name.
man,
You know what I'm saying? Like, to the point where these folks so serious, like, we'll X you out the whole family. Nigga, we'll delete you, period, before we let you be
mess
a
up this
part of,
name.
fuck up this. And when I read that, man, that shit opened my eyes with my kids. You know, like I said, man, bro, I wasn't always the perfect nigga, but the nigga I am now, I'm proud of who I am now. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm trying to build this legacy. So don't fuck dad in the past, you know what I'm saying? Look at who I am now and follow suit, because this last name can be powerful. Just like DuPont's, Bilderberg, the Hiltons, all
Yeah,
of that shit, man. It's just about letting our kids understand the importance of that name. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times our kids, even us, you know what I'm saying, we'll take on an identity that ain't even us. You know what I'm saying? Lil Ray Ray. Nigga, that ain't you. Your name Raymond.
yeah,
Be Raymond.
right,
Be glad to be Raymond.
right,
Be glad to be Raymond Johnson.
right.
That your daddy
Nah,
was a motherfucker.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That nigga worked 30 years at the railroad, so whatever the situation
yeah,
is, you'll just let that go to just be Lil Ray Ray. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So when I seen him talking about the importance of that last name, I started pouring that shit into my kids. You know what I'm saying? So now it ain't too late. We can start that shit now. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
that's why community is everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, take a village to raise a child, and that just means like, you know what I'm saying? Not a literal village, but a literal support group, a literal like group of friends that's somebody else other than yourself to reinstill the stuff that you telling them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
we in such a broken community and broken society nowadays that everywhere the kids go, they did something different. Everybody at each other head. They go to their auntie's house and this. Yeah, I don't mess with your dad, but I love y'all. It's just dysfunction and discord everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But everybody was supposed to be on the same page and telling them about sacrifices and about character and about integrity and about, hey man, you stay on this path because you can be great or you can do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody doing that. You know what I'm saying? Nowhere, no household. So it's like we gotta get back to that shit. You know what I'm saying? The people knowing the importance of fucking community. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
we might live in an apartment complex where people like fuck the people in the next building. You know what I'm saying? But this ain't a successful thing, and that's why we don't got nothing either.
Yeah.
As black people, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, you can look at the Hispanics and shit and see that everywhere they go, it's a bunch of them, but they build up, they build out. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Because they telling each other what we can do if we stay down, or what we can do if we do this, and hey man, and hey, play your position and do your part. And, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
not just to exist, but to live and to, you know what I'm saying, thrive in something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's just shit, like you say, that name. You know what I'm saying? Like, you telling them when they go to their people, hey man, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, your
Yeah.
last name, like, that's who you are. Like, your name is who you are. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you saying that, and that's the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's really the beginning of it. That's the moral system.
Yeah, that's
the
it
moral
right there.
code and the moral system that I was talking about that was left out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just said it in a different way. But your name, your brand, you know what I'm saying, is something that you build upon. You know what I'm saying? Till now we know it as a brand. Michael Miriam, it's your brand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the name is your legacy. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And your legacy, you create a legacy by a lifetime of branding.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's generations. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Generation.
Man, Gucci, right?
Yeah.
You know, when I decided to pick the name for my brand, you know, motherfuckers come with all different type of names, right? But I started paying attention to these folks. Gucci. Man, you know this nigga been in business since the 1800s?
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And it's 2024 and they still eating, man. But when it come to us, like, think about some of the black great inventors, right? They kids, they grandkids nowadays ain't carrying on that legacy. You know what I'm saying? Where Martin Luther King grandkids at?
Yeah.
What they doing? You know what I'm saying? So we've lost that essence of how important, you know what I'm saying, like carrying on that legacy is, man.
Yeah.
And I think if we start instilling that back in our kids, you know what I'm saying, that'll be the foundation right there, man, that legacy.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
everything.
Yeah, man.
No, for sure.
I appreciate you, bro.
Man, I appreciate you, bro. You know what
I
I'm saying? 'Cause
appreciate
you, don't
you,
know
bro.
how many people, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I
just
appreciate you, bro.
just giving a nigga his flowers while you smell him, like, you don't know how hard that is for some people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's a lot of people that deserve it, you know what I'm saying, or that need to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't know, like, how that could, like, what a person
Inspire,
might be
yeah.
going through and how that can inspire them to re-inspire people in another way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a legend. I've been doing shit with it, man. I'm human too. You know what I'm saying? At times, a nigga be going through shit, a nigga be needing to hear shit like that for real.
Bro, you
know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate that. Like, that's
not just to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Not just to me, bro. It's thousands of people in this city you inspire, bro. Whether you realize it or not, man. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And to be able to have you, you know what I'm saying, come sit down with me, man. It's an honor, man. I appreciate you, bro.
shit. I'm honored to be here, man. I've been waiting, man. You know
I
what I'm
appreciate you.
saying?
This
Like,
ain't, and we finna, you know, we gonna have a surprise for y'all. We gonna have an announcement, man. When it come to the clothing brand.
Yeah, for
if
sure.
if you seen the post, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
y'all gonna see who the brand ambassador finna be. You know what I'm saying. But with that being said, man, if you like any part of this video, like, comment, share. You know what I'm saying. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what I'm saying. Until next time, man. I appreciate y'all.